like to get a little sniff. Maybe, yeah. Welcome back to Baldor's News from the Farm. I'm Patrick Ahern. With temperatures dropping down into the 20s in the coming weekend, the local season is all but wrapping up. We've got another week, perhaps a little bit longer, to go before it's officially called. We are still getting tomatoes from Eckerton, a few carrots, and lettuce from upstate New York at Norwich Farms. So it's not over, but it's ending very soon. Of course, we're following the product around the country and indeed around the world, sourcing to make sure that your fall menus are complete, be it California or Mexico or the East Coast. And of course, what a better time for truffles. The autumnal truffle festival is here. The best time of year for truffles is this month, and then going into December, they're great too. But this week we're focusing on the truffles from northern Italy, the Piedmont region, and in particular, Alba. We've got a little bit of truffle here for every menu, every restaurant. Starting off with truffle butter, infused truffle oil, wonderful sauces, be it with pesto or cream. And then, of course, the king of truffles, the white truffle from Alba, northern Italy, the Piedmont area, harvested by, be it the snorted out by the pigs up there or the specially trained dogs that get these little beauties. They're just below the surface, sometimes peeking through. They use this special pick to harvest them from the hard ground. It's been a tough year this year. The prices are up because it's been very dry and of course very warm, and they do like it to be a little cooler and a little more moisture. They will be growing bigger than this in the next week or two, but right now this is what we have. Right next to it, the Burgundy truffle, also from the same area, some of it from Eastern Europe. These are very nice. They're going to be finishing up in a couple of weeks. They're going to be replaced by the French Piedmont truffle. These, very aromatic also. Of course, the whites are considered the best, shaved on pasta. You can do equal things with both. Higher end menu, lower end menu. Truffle butter, just mixed with pasta. Sauces you can put on pizza, every application you want. A few best buys we have for you at Baldor this week. Let's start off with the sweet potatoes. In the run-up for Thanksgiving, what's better than experimenting with different ways of producing those? Out of Guatemala, yellow and green patty pan, and of course the baby green zucchini. Then all the way up to Canada, we've got the tricolor carrots, 25-pound sacks, full size. Roast them for a Thanksgiving Day special. They are delicious. A few items are a little bit short this week. Look out for cauliflower. The market is on fire. If you can, that goes for all colors, purple, green, the tricolor we have. You're not going to find a cheap cauliflower, so just beware. Also, grape tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. The markets are up. It all goes back to the hurricane down in Florida where the crops were destroyed in the field. Yes, we go to Mexico. They just don't have the volume. We do have product coming out of Canada, cherry tomato on the vine, etc. Check the website, see if you can find a nice substitute for that. And can you believe it? Corn. I've hardly ever seen corn come off a menu. Yes, it's very, very short. I've even heard the buyers talking about maybe even going to California to fill in where the gap approaches. This just in, B&W red watercress. It's that time of year again. You can put it back on your menus. It loves the cold weather. It's going to be here through till the early spring. Also just in from Europe, we got the mousseron mushrooms. I love those in a pasta or a sauce. And fingerling potatoes, you wanted them large. We got them large. They came in from California. Large size Russian banana fingerlings. Thanks for joining us at Baldor's News from the Farm. We hope you have a great truffle week and see you again next week.